Hello, fellow Econauts, and welcome back to our show. I'm here with my brother Ben, the Rocketman. Hey, Ben, how are you?
Hey Simon, how's it going? Hey fellow Econauts. Today we're talking about, are we alone?
Are we alone in the universe?
Well, this question has bothered humanity for a long time, and there's a manifold of theories out there to explain this. The most prominent is the so-called Fermi Paradox, which tries to explain that there are billions of stars and potentially habitable planets in the Milky Way alone. And if we take the other galaxies on top of that, it is almost statistically impossible that we are alone. However, so far we have not been able to hear from anybody else.
Is there an explanation for this phenomenon?
Yes, there's a number of explanations. One could be it's just technically impossible. So there's just no possibility to send signals, and that would mean we also will never be able to travel interstellar. Might be that all civilizations self-destruct after a while, and in the bigger picture, there is now the theory emerged of the Great Filter.
Can you tell me a little bit more about the Great Filter?
The Great Filter is an explanation or a hypothesis that there exists an obstacle for any civilization in the universe that prevents civilizations to develop further than a certain stage. There's even in the Great Filter theory, there's some subcategories. One says that non-civilization can actually pass the Great Filter, which would mean that there's no civilization above a certain technological advancement, or maybe we have passed the Great Filter and it's very rare to pass the Great Filter, so that's why we don't see other civilizations. We might be the only civilization yet who has passed the first obstacle. Or there's many Great Filters that sort of distinguish different types of civilizations in itself. So depending on how technologically advanced we are. The obstacles, what they are, could be many things. I mentioned a few before. Maybe civilizations are prone to live in conflict and eventually wipe themselves out. Or could be also just that, and big X-ray is hitting the planet, or an asteroid is hitting the planet, or something like that. Something that prevents actually life to develop further. There might be also explanations for Great Filter or obstacles we cannot even think of because we have not advanced as far enough.
What kind of civilizations are there?
Depending what system we are using, let's assume we use the Kardashev scale. There are different types. They're numbered from in the original form from 1 to 3. This list has been extended already, but the original 3 types were a planetary civilization. That's pretty much a civilization that has been able to control the planet it's living on. And the metric here would be if that civilization has managed to harness the entire energy available on that planet. So on that scale, humanity, just if you ask, would be about 0.7. Then there is a type 2 civilization. That is a civilization that has managed to control the whole star system they are living in. Again, the metric here would be that they have managed to harness the energy of the star, for example, with a Dyson sphere or in other means. And a type 3 civilization would be a civilization that has managed to control the entire galaxy they are living in. And also here again, the metric would be that a type 3 civilization would have managed to harness all energy from all stars in that galaxy. If you extend that, you can go to the whole universe and maybe even to a multiverse theory and so on. But these 3 types, they are the original Kardashev scale types.
So we are basically close to become a type 1 civilization?
Well, not so fast. my young Padawan. 0.7 is closer to 1 than, of course, as if we would just be, animals. But it might still mean that we need another 10 million years before we are really truly able to harness all energy. That would also include taking the energy of our Earth core, for example, all the heat energy, and also in a manner that it's sustainable. So in the moment, what humanity is doing is more exploiting. So we are using resources and we are not replenishing resources. That would mean that we will never be able to actually surpass that. Even if we manage to go to Mars and colonize Mars in 2155, even then we would still be not even then we would be a type 1 civilization. Only if we manage to really truly exploit and harness in a sustainable way the entire energy of the planet where we are living on, be it Mars or be it Earth.
And now we would like to know from you, do you think we are alone in the universe? And if you liked that episode, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already.
And if you don't want to be hit by the great filter, hit that notification bell. And also, we invite you to look through our library. We have already made a number of records that might be of interest.
And I hope I will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye.